like a bow and arrow or bombs or whatever.
Yeah.
In this, you've got access to all the different Sheikah Slate powers, like throwing a bomb or doing the magnetizing and all of that. And it's as simple as like a button press and then doing it. So it's a lot quicker and just, it feels like you're roping it into the attacks rather than doing it as its own separate thing. Consequently, every character, as well as having their own unique movesets, also have like different special moves that change how those Sheikah Slate abilities work, which is really interesting.
Yeah. That took me a while to pick up on, that those same abilities, like, that they're theoretically shared between characters, but they function so differently.
Yes. So yeah, like you get Zelda and you get Link, and the way they throw bombs is entirely different. Like Link will just throw bombs regularly, although he'll throw a ton of them. It's really quite fun, just like basically shelling the enemy. And then Zelda, the exact same move, except instead of throwing bombs, she basically turns into a big bomb tank sort of thing, or at least rides around in one. So it's wildly different depending on which character, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So it's quicker. I feel like because you've got a range of different attacks that can be more effective. The main problem I had with the first game isn't as prominent here, where it felt like 90% of what you could do was useless the moment a larger enemy turned up, because it's just waiting for them to do an attack, hitting them while they're weak from it, and just keep doing that until you can pull off a special move that is the only move that damages them. Here it's not quite that pronounced.
It felt like there was a lot more variation in, like, alternate ways you could hit those big enemies, because, like, yeah, sure, you can hit them until, like, dodge an attack and get your opening, but, like, say, charging enemies, you can use the ice rune so that they'll hit the ice and, like, stun themselves, and it felt like you had more agency in that.
And that works a lot better than it did in the original one, because there were very rare opportunities to do that.
Yeah.
But again, because it was slow and stodgy, it never quite worked out. Whereas here, you get the telegraph prompt of what attack to use to, counter whatever move they're going to do, and then you can just pop it off. And it works a lot quicker and more reliable than it did in the first game.
I also feel like each of the characters, at least in this demo, had a lot more variation of just, like, sheer number of different tools at their disposal, which might be a side effect of the fact that this is probably going to have a smaller roster than the original Hyrule Warriors did, but it does feel like you have a lot more just sheer number of tools available to you at any time.
Yeah, I mean, each character behaves differently certainly from the original Hyrule Warriors as well. So, like, the Zelda here is not that Zelda. And yeah, each of their movesets, their regular movesets, even have their own gimmicks, which again was somewhat present in the first game. Like the way Zant had to sort of balance powering up moves versus powering up too much and then being open for attack. Here you've got, like, what Link can do is halfway through one of his sort of finishing moves, you can keep the button held down and just keep that held and pop off another one, which again was in the first game, but here it's been expanded. Like, everything has just been expanded to make each character feel different, even though they control the same. They behave differently, and that changes how you use them.
I feel like Impa is the character who was, like, the most out there in terms of moveset on this demo, with her whole, like, summoning clones ability. You can have, like, a dozen of her at once.
By the time I was finished with the demo, I still didn't quite get my head around what I was doing with her. Because, yeah, they really do just... Each character, it appears, just throws some wild new gimmick at you. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, you've got to wrap your head around it. Because each character controls...
Open...
And the combat itself...
The game, let's get ready to capture it.
Loads of enemies. It's hard to follow what's happening sometimes. So you've got to just spend a bit of time just seeing, like, what's happening among
We wait.
effects and colours.
You've got to give yourself a second to not just run to the next objective and find an empty bit of field and go, right, I'm just going to do my moves for a second and see what I'm doing.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, it's good. I like the way the campaign's set up now. In this one, you get a
MegaMan X Legacy Collection.
Okay. To shoot.
Ready?
Ooh. Why is this iced over? It feels not slippery here. These are slippery. Why is the floor slippery there? What am I doing? I mean the Yama option. Oh, this is carnage. That was fine how it was, actually. How's this? Here we go. Whoops. Maybe I don't need the Yamar option. Here we go. I don't know where the floor is. I don't know how I'm supposed to work out where the floor is. It's not there. How am I supposed to work out where the floor is? I'm a program. Receiver will be converted to energy giga attack, just like what I've got now. Blah 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 blah. Let's just save you. And I can't escape this area, can I? Okay. Oh, there's a floor there. Oh, wind coming from somewhere near. Okay. Oh, there's fucking... Interesting. Oh, because I've not beaten the fucking boss at all, have I? I was like, I should be able to escape here because it's not the secret special area. No. I never actually beat the boss. Alright, we're gonna do fucking... What's his name? Oh, fucking Dynamo. I'm gonna do Dynamo again.
Jenna!
Hiramaru and Mochi. Or Buddy Part B. So we should now have the entire blade armor. No. We've got 3 parts of each. Huh. Let's see what I've not got. Heart tank, sub tank. Can't get that yet. Leg part B. Is that blade on the left or on the right? I think blade's on the left. Heart tank. I've not been to the museum. Head part B. Right. Okay. Right. So I've not done the museum, which I need to do. Okay. Right. Ah. Okay. Let's just do Sheldon.
Ready?
I thought I still had the Ultimate Buster. Guess not. Of course I didn't. I only had 2 green ones. Fair enough. Whoops. Why is that pointing that way? Yeah, that's what I wanted. The investigator sent to this area is Shield Sheldon. Make sure you get your wet... You said Shield Sheldon? Oh no, has he been resurrected? And has he become... And he's become an Inquisitor? I don't remember. It might be the anchor. I don't remember. Shield Sheldon. I thought it was you. Sure. I'm very sorry about the case. If only I could have been there in time. Don't be. I couldn't fulfill my role as a bodyguard, that's all. You have been protecting this professor. When the professor became a maverick, there was no other way. Our officers misinterpreted your action, and you were hunted as a maverick. And then you retired yourself. That was so unfortunate. I couldn't prevent the professor from becoming a maverick. I failed to protect him. I'm going to fulfill the duty as a bodyguard now. He gave me a second chance. I'll protect him, even though I may have to sacrifice my life for it. Come on, X. Okay, Armored Armadillo. I'm pretty sure that was a weapon. Got him. Shields enemies shot. Shields enemy shot for a counterattack. Shield Sheldon, ex-security police. He guarded Dr. Jim. He was an important person in the laboratory. Suddenly Dr. Jim became a maverick. However, he was able to control himself. The maverick hunters identified Sheldon as a maverick because he was created by Gates. Sheldon could not deal with being labeled, so he ended it all. Let's keep this. You are now in the Central Museum. Its appearance has completely changed. It's dead quiet. I wonder what kind of nightmare awaits me. Let's move on. What's this? A totem pole? I can't detect any sign of a totem pole. It must be the work of the nightmare. Be careful. Oh no, what's this place? Alia? Alia? I'm out of the transmission range. Where am I anyway? I feel like this is the start of the area. That was the start of the area. Alright. Thanks, Dr. Light, but I'm kind of... I can't get up here. Fine. Right now, it's probably better to move than to think right now. I pressed the dash button. The plus side, this is now refilled. No! Bugger. I was trying. Can you just latch onto a fucking ladder? I don't know why sometimes I go inside the blocks and sometimes... I don't know what happened there. I guess we live here. We live in this bit. Right before the boss door. Never mind. I tried to get that health, but I couldn't latch onto the ladder. What the fuck? Why did you dash?
Ready?
I did not press the dash button. Why the fuck did you dash? Fuck. Whatever, that got him. It's been a long mission, X. You must be tired. The investigators sent to this area is Ground Scaravich. Stay alert. I don't know what Scaravich will be weak to. Ground Scaravich, you must be the burglar of the ruins. What are you doing here? Well, what have we here? Well, why is Officer X? This is horrible. Why do I have to face someone like you here? You're smart, Reploid, and give me the information on the nightmares. I'd rather just see what DNA data you have. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Okay, it's not that. Okay, it's not that. We know that that's someone else. We know... Do we know that's someone else? Okay, it's not that. Is it Ice Burst? No. Is it Yamar? It's Yama. Right. Never mind then. I was trying to jump onto the other rope, but I just couldn't. He kept like dashing and shit. Right, time for Yama. The Yama option. The Yama Jamma. Yaza. No, you didn't like that, did he? Ground dash. Crush certain types of rocks with this. You got Sensuizan, press attack and down buttons in the air. Gold, May, Bad, Dunga, Reha, Phantom, Quick Charge. Head parts. B. Blade armor completed. Ground Skaravich. An ex-treasure hunter. He was devoted to the research on an ancient site. He also had lots of research data on ancient robots. Gate took care of Skaravich in exchange for the ancient data. Gate improved his knowledge from him. Then Gate had him go to a forbidden area. It was a place that you were both discovered. I saw Skaravich enter the place. I felt bad, but I disposed him. Gate didn't seem to care. I didn't want to remember this. Fuck it. Let's give it a go. I can't go down the fucking ladder. For fuck's sake. Mama. What the? What the? What in the direction? Okay, so I think if I press and hold... Oh, I forgot I had the auto charge on. Oh shit, overshot it completely. I can't dash jump just a little bit. This is going to take a lot of getting used to. Like, I was trying to dash jump then, not fucking air dash. I didn't want to fucking air dash then. Jesus. I don't know how I'm going to get up there. Okay, just die. Fuck's sake. Well, this is the last part of the shadow armor. already got both armors now. I'm sensing a distinct lack of meatballs. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. We save you though. I should be able to get this now.
Ready?
Oh. So you're implying I should have found that one first? The thing I needed the blade armor to get. Oh.
Ready?
Oh, that's a hole. Great. I'm glad I could see that. It would be a lot easier if I could fucking see where I was going. Well, I'm out of boss door now. You don't like Meteor Rain. Before I was protected by Sigma, but now I will take control of my own life by... Dynamo, don't waste my time. Leave here. Give up the Nightmare Soul. I'm going to take your Nightmare Soul. Just dropping bird shit on him as we go. There we go. You dropped a lot of souls. You're too strong. We'll meet again, X. Bye. You got a full ISO. Wait, no, ISO was the name of the robot. It was a life recover. Seems useful. We now have a second E-tank.
Ready?
I think we're kind of done. Am I done with this level? There's a few extras to save, but... Good.
Ready?
Okay, there's two. Not what I was trying to do. No. No. What the fuck? Hey. It's okay. We'll do this step by step. Here we go. I don't think that was where I wanted to go. Wait, no, yes, this is actually where I wanted to go. Was I thrown off course? Alien, tell me where I am. Indication's out. That's not where it is. Good to know. No, I'm pretty sure that's where I want to go. I'm gonna do a Yamaha. Wow, the blade armor actually saved me for once. Right. Okay, just completely overshoot the fucker. Sure, if you want to ignore the jump and the dash that I did. The button jump while you're pressing. I feel like I missed a heart tank. It occurs to me that I could have shot a second ice thing and landed on that. Yeah, that will do as well.
Ready?
Right, sure, let's fight Dynamo fucking again. You solved the mystery of the nightmare. Dynamo, this is not your business. Dynamo sold his nice DNA. I want to power up with it. So I'll take the souls you've collected. I'm really struggling to wall jump now, actually. I can't wall jump. I can't wall jump. I guess I can just hold myself here instead. Did I pick up any of his drops? Did he drop any? I didn't notice. I was too busy being concerned about my inability to wall kick. You've blown up a lot. Are you feeling okay? Rats! You're too serious. Later, X. There's Dante. We got Jumper. At last. At a time when I'm not entirely sure I really want it anymore. Let me just double check. We got the one in that one, the museum. 3 was in a total. I think that's what's getting me killed. Whatever. I've wanted Jumper all this time. It'll be good to actually use it. either got all of them or I'm missing one. I'm not sure if I got one in the... what's it called? I don't know if I got the one in the museum. I don't remember. Right, what armor did you say not to use? It says don't bring shadow. I want to see what shadow's like. Okay.
Ready? Ready?
I do love an inviting hole. I assume the laboratory is below this. I don't think I can communicate with you once we enter it. Right. We're having so much noise with our transmission even now. Just be careful, X. I have to stop Gate and he's evil. It's dark. I can see some light. You see anything, Alia? Alia? Alia, I've already lost the transmission. I have to go alone. Good. Yay. Do 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 do. That's not how you do it. I feel like I'm really missing something here. Bom, 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 bom. Bom, bom, bom. What am I missing? I didn't mean to double press the B button then. Boom, boom, boom. I'm really missing something. I'm missing something that feels incredibly obvious. Like I feel this isn't meant to be difficult. This isn't actually one of the puzzles, I don't think. If it is, it's a really stupid. I'm gonna just watch someone start the gates level. They're doing the magma thing again. Not sure why. Well, they've chosen Falcon armor. Which is interesting to go through all that effort to get both armors and then just pick the one you had at the start. Oh, okay, that's because they're not actually doing gate. They're back on... whatever the magma thing is. Why are you back here? Oh, she spent so little time at the gate level that I've skipped straight to the Hymax fight. Okay, that's ahead of where I am. Unless you were filling up sub-tanks. And that's why you were there. You're going with shadow armor. Okay. You're going with shadow armor because you're impervious to spikes. I see. I have jumper. The fuck do I get over that? You know, I said I was missing something really obvious. Do you remember that thing I said about how I was missing something really obvious? Yeah, let's not dash into the spikes. No, this is still actually tricky. This is still trickier than it probably should be. Okay. But at least I have a strat now. Whoops. Right. Bom 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 blum 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 blue doo doo boo. Why was I even facing that way? I'm kind of tempted to do this tomorrow. We did a lot today. We've been online for an hour and a half. This is not the longest stream in the world, but thank you for breaking my journey into the spikes. That might be a bit close. I'm going to go for Yama. Go for the old Yama Jamma. Okay, you were weaker than I was expecting. There's a lot of enemies here.
Ready?
Right, so I gotta just, I guess, climb up the walls.
Ready?
I'm glad lives no longer mean anything. Did I actually get the... I don't know. Oh, whatever, I got a full sub-tanks, full weapon energy. Have I got the, I think... Yes, I got life recover. Good. What's refilling in the background? Ding, 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 ding. Don't. Well, I just... Why am I going down into the lava? I'm not a fan of this. Can you kind of climb up or what? Oh, there's a ladder here. Climb it then, you little shit. Let's get the old Yammer. The old Yammer Jammer. Oh, there's a boss door. Whatever. I didn't mean to shit on it. Oh, you little shit. You came back the other way.
Ready?
Great, thank you for that. Okay, note to self, don't do that. Let's do an E-tank. Tell you what. Fuck it. We got him! Yay! Eat it. Superior as always. You always were at the top, Alia. No, your talent was far beyond mine. diligently did as I was told. And you didn't. That was the only difference. No matter how capable you are, the skill is nothing if not used properly. Alia understood that, which is why she committed so many war crimes. Which is why she put so many innocent Reploids to death, some of whom she just buried before killing them. Just bury them alive. First of all, a nation for only Reploids won't work. Both Reploids and humans are flawed. We can't survive without mutual aid. I believe you know the best. Will humans rescue this damaged planet? No. They take refuge under the ground and are helpless. Only the Reploids can do the work. The Reploids caused this disaster? They're the ones. Are they X? Don't let him bait you, X. I'm alright, Cygnus. I'll admit, the Reploids are flawed, and some Reploids become Maverick. That's why I wasn't properly evaluated. But I feel confident in my recent creations. Oh, tell you one little thing. I didn't get here on my ability alone. But I got something. A golden opportunity. Guess what I picked up? I thought it was just rubbish. At first. It was a piece of Zero. I obtained Zero's DNA. Why do robots have deoxyribonucleic acid? I felt as if I stepped in the sanctuary and the DNA was just fabulous. It was a piece of cake to create Hymax and the nightmare. I couldn't contain my excitement. I could now create perfect and the strongest Reploids. But there's no limit to things. Look at you. Don't you know? Sure, Zero's DNA has great power. But it decreases if used the wrong way. Time to teach you a lesson, Gates. You use Zero to cause Reploids pain. All for your own ego. I won't forgive you. Good. Feel your anger. I've been waiting to destroy you. On X. I am going to leave here though because it is about 4 a.m. and I need to start the process of unfucking my sleep. So yeah, okay, let's exit out and let's find someone to raid. You there? Let's go on to my fuckity bye screen. Let's mute my audio and let's have a look, shall we? Who's over here? Let's do Twitch. Who's on Twit? Let's have a look at Twit. Right. Okay. Coco Confession is playing Ocarina of Time. Okay. I was thinking how long she's been on, because she seems to be on for ages. No, it must be her second stream. She must have slept since I last saw her. Anyway, let's see. Raid, Coca Confession. Can I do that? Yes. Right. And then let's use over on a joystick. Oh. Let's go see Rogue Sky. I was hanging out with Rogue earlier, and she's playing Date Everything. Date Everything. Yes, that one. Right. So let's drop in. I'll be back later. Good night, and I'll see you then.